As Ontario and other provinces slowly lift coronavirus safety lockdowns, two young Ontario entrepreneurs have found a way to fill a growing need for non-medical face masks and add in a bit of style while they're at it. We're chatting with the co-founder of Canadian Face Masks, a University of Queen's student, Joshua Sofer, about he and his fellow students unmasked their creativity and sewed their way to a summer job. Josh, thanks very much for joining us this morning.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm super excited to be on today.
Tell us a little bit about how this came about. What did you do?
So so I started this with my co-founder Matthew, and we were looking around and we were trying to identify sort of. This was just late March, right when everything really broke out, and so universities were suspended and classes were converted to online. And so my co-founder Matthew and I were walking around one day. We typically do sort of our monthly walks to catch up. Funny enough, he's sort of a Western student and I'm a Queen student, so there's a lot of rivalry there between us. But we've been able to overcome it because we've had a pre-existing friendship. So we really noticed that a lot of people weren't wearing masks at the time, and as sort of a key input factor in sort of slowing the spread, we were wondering why people weren't wearing masks, and we noticed that it was really for three primary reasons, and it was affordability. And this was, as we saw it, cost. So it included in affordability, accessibility, and comfort. And so most of the masks just really weren't comfortable. And so we noticed this and we moved to tackle it. And we saw that a great opportunity to create comfortable masks that were easy to buy and affordable. So that was really how we came about it.
Now, do you have a design background, business background? What made you work together and come up with this?
So funny enough, I actually started, so I do have a business background. My co-founder Matt has a computer science background. So we're really on the other end of the spectrum. We had nothing to do with the apparel industry before, no knowledge of any sort prior to this. And so there was a steep learning curve. We moved in and really learned about everything from sort of Pantone colors to fabric types, cotton, different blends. And we just dove right in. Matt and I, being quick learners, just learned as best we could, and there. So we contacted sort of our friends who were great designers, and they helped us design the masks. And from there, we sort of moved forward. And so it's been, I guess, the rest is sort of history from there.
And this is so important. I mean, it's great what you're doing, but it's also great experience for yourself and some money too, because right now there's not a lot of summer jobs floating around out there.
Yeah, so I mean, the thing that I'm really proud of our team is that we decided, while a lot of people around us were sort of sitting around and accepting CERB and stuff like that, we really wanted to hustle and take action and create a meaningful experience. And that's really what we've done. I mean, we've created this meaningful experience, and now it's not only for us. We now have a team of over 10 employees, and they're all students, and so we're really sharing this experience with others. People are getting exposure to logistics management, exposure to customer service, exposure to marketing. Like, we have just such a wide variety of different parts of the industry that people are able to take part in, which is so exciting. So not only, as you said, are we doing something good and preventing the spread and making money while we're doing it, but we're really providing a meaningful experience, and we're always hiring, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's great. We've just been able to help so many people, and including ourselves, really question sort of how to approach the classroom and moving back into school. I mean, in September, I guess online, or in January in person, hopefully, we're really able to approach the classroom with a completely new set of questions. How, given our experiences, how might we approach the situation, looking at it from a classroom perspective versus a sort of real life perspective. And so that's really given us a lot to think about, which is so awesome.
Wonderful. It sounds like your professors better be ready for that. Josh, thanks very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
We appreciate it. All the best with it. And you can find them at CanadianFaceMasks.ca.